Guys, it's William from Negronomy with another viral video. Oh boy, I just woke up this morning and I just decided to look up and we got this viral video of a toddler pulling out guns on people, greeting them with a gun. Now I'm gonna play the video right here. I'm gonna share the screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. And this boy, he woke up today and he decided he's gonna choose violence today. So I'm gonna show this video we got here on Wall Stop Hip Hop right here. I'm gonna go and blow this up. Wow, I know this is kind of crazy. Let me pull this up again and play for you for the people just coming in. So y'all see the little boy coming and greeting an everyday, looks like he probably knows the lady. She must know the lady somehow. So you see the video, the boy pulls out the gun and obviously he's wearing hashtag ladies man and he's pulling out a gun. So you can see a lot of problems here. Like, why is this little toddler with a gun going around greeting people with a gun? Where did he get this idea? Because if I did this when I was young, boy, I'll be getting the biggest whoop ass you've ever seen in my life. Nowadays, people are not this anymore because there is no correction of this behavior. Like, where is the toddler? Where are the parents? You know, there's no parents out here, even, and if the parents are present, where did he get his gun? I know he didn't get this gun by himself. Must have gotten the gun from the parents, and probably is watching the parents. See, children, toddlers especially, are watching the parents and what they do. So he didn't come up with this idea and just woke up one day that he was gonna choose violence and pull guns out on people. He must have seen his parents. So I like to ask, where are the parents of this toddler going around pulling out guns? Like, this is another reason why people should not be having guns, especially if it's not for security. You know, I know you're out here in the hood trying to protect yourself, but the gun needs to be in a safer place. Because who knows? A lot of times on the news, you see toddlers shooting other people by accident. And then, you know, it goes on the news and everybody's crying and they're saying, oh, how could this happen? And you see the mother and father always saying, oh, I don't know what this happened. You know, how did he gun? It's because they just put it out open in display, thinking that they're gonna go and shoot someone, but now the toddler takes it away, goes to school and shoots up somebody, and nobody wants to come after the parents for this. So I would like to know what happened to the parents when they came up to this child here. Go ahead and play the video for people just coming in. So is this the normal thing now to greet people in the hood with guns? Anybody, strangers, who knows who they are? You don't know what's going on. The next one is, why is it that always gotta greet? Let me get this off of sharing. They gotta greet people with guns, which really raises the stake for death. When you greet people with guns and you take it all the way up to the highest level you can for just greeting everyday person and they know you have a gun, that means you're really raising the stake on how people respond to your actions. So, you know, when you get into a normal fight, you know, it's just bicker and back and, you know, hit, maybe slap at the most. But now people walking around with just greeting people with a gun, they know that if they get into a fight, they know the guy probably has a gun. Now they gotta have a gun, and this is how they settle dispute, shooting each other. And that's another issue that, if cops show up and they see the kid with a gun and all they hear is there's a black male with a gun and cops show up, as you can see in many cases, police officers automatically believe that this boy has a gun and they take it right up to the highest level of security where they pull out their guns and most likely the kid's gonna be shot. And then once the kid gets shot, now you see Black Lives Matter come out of nowhere with their protests, and then they say this is terrible that police would take it up to this level. But police are trained that when they see other people with weapons, they have to respond in due process. So they're just showing up and they don't know what's going on, and they see a kid, they see anyone with guns, especially a black kid with guns. All of a sudden now you have a protest. Nobody wants to address the real issue why the kid has a gun. They just want to go right to Black Lives Matter protest, come after the cops who's trying to defend everybody in the neighborhood. And that's a lot of hypocrisy going on in the black community. Nobody want to address this issue. If this was back in the 80s and 70s, boy, these kids would be getting a whoop. They won't even get a chance to even touch or play with guns. That's another issue. It's like this black people in this area living some sort of a death style. So I'm going to look at some of these comments here. I'm going to pull up some of the comments. I'm going to share this. Let's respond. Let's see what these comments are here. Okay. Only black folk thinks this is cool. That's from one of the comments here that you see. Well, I don't think it's cool that this happened then. Back in the 70s, 80s, this would not be cool. Isn't funny or cute? It's another comment. And then this one came, it said, okay, I got you. Come on. What you gonna come get me? You lead the way over here. I'm gonna help her find her. I don't know what that comment has nothing to do with this. Another comment here by Tiger King. That little boy needs an ass whooping. Yes, he does need an ass whooping. Oh man. So this another comment says, my Saudi homie told me that if kids are acting up in public and their parents don't do anything, it's normal for other people to beat their kids. Yes, this was in the 80s and 70s. They would be automatically beating their kids, and they will find out who the parents are and be disciplining them. And CPS is probably on their way right now to this viral video I just saw this morning. Wei replies and says, okay, and if you want to live like Saudi, go to Saudi Arabia, you dumbass. See, this is issue with some of these responses here. Go to Saudi Arabia if you want that type of response. And a lot of times, that's what I know with African parents that come to America, when they come to children and they start acting out like this, they will send their children back to Africa and stay there until, when they're ready to come back for college. So they'll send them there for grade school, high school, and when they come back from college and they get some sense and they don't live up to this American death style, then we found it to be very effective. They even done it in my family. One of my siblings was sent back to Africa, and when they came back to Africa and they learned the African way and the reality, they did not turn out like how these Black Americans turn out. That is an option, which I guess WooWoosCan does have something there. Send your kids, if your kid's acting like this, send them back to Africa, which could be an option for this kid. Now he's going to learn something, learn the real world and how it is, and be grateful for what's available to him in America. Another guy, worst mother on the planet. There we go. One of the comments from Heath, he says, worst mother in the planet. I would also go after the father, because the father is the person that brings in the discipline. So I would be blaming more of the father, especially the child is a boy. I would also be blaming the father mostly. And if the father is not there, even if he's not there, not present, I would be blaming mostly the father, because it's not really a duty of the mother to be the disciplinarian. Now, another quote is, y'all talking about he's going to be a problem when he gets older. He won't make it past age of 10. that I would make. Yeah, if he keeps doing this, it's either going to be the cops that kill him, or some guy, he pulls a gun up to the wrong person. And right now he's short as a toddler. He's 3 years old. A lot of gangsters probably won't take him seriously. But if that toddler does accidentally pull the trigger, I'm sure they will automatically respond with gunshots. It doesn't matter if he's 3 years old or 10 years old. If he's shooting a gangster with another gun or somebody else, they will respond because of their adrenaline, will respond in likewise manner. Another response, Charlie G, she'd be wrong if she just gunned him down. Whomever or whatever produces a gun and ads on me and on us is going to hell, 1 to jail. That's true. 3.5 years old and he's already on his way to criminal activity. This is fuck. I know this is crazy. That's another comment by Donald Hussein. He'll end up another statistic. Yes, I know. Black men are dying at the rate of an endangered species because they refuse to leave this death style, and their children are learning from them also. And there's no reason for them to even have a gun, really. Because most likely in statistics, the guns are usually used against relatives and people close to you than it is used for an intruder or person. So it's not really a good idea even to have guns in the house. Black males are doomed being raised by black women. Another comment by Ben. Once again, I believe the onus should not be on black women and black mothers. They should be on black men and black fathers, especially if the child is a boy. I put 90% of the blame on the man, the father. That ain't cool, of course. Yes, keep glorifying this shit. Keep giving the children weapons. Keep instilling a gang way of life into our youth. It's clearly been working for you all these years. Yes, for the last 80s, especially with gangster rap coming in, a lot of people say music and it has nothing to do with it. I think it has a lot to do with it. Where did this boy get this idea to pull up a gun in the hood on a lady? She did not get that from Barney or Teletubbies. He got that from rap videos, and that's probably what the family is probably playing a whole bunch of rap videos and don't see that the children is absorbing all of it like a sponge. Okay, 404 Biden, what kind of gun is that? Well, it doesn't really matter what kind of gun because, I believe even if it's a toy gun, if police officers show up, they don't care if it's a real gun or a toy gun. Don't have time to clarify that. They're already pulling out guns and pop, pop, pop. And all of a sudden you got Black Lives Matter coming the next day saying this is terrible. But none of these black parents want to take accountability. That's another problem. That Black Lives Matter only wants to go after cops because a lot of money is involved. They can sue police officers, even though police officers make 0.0001 of the homicide for black men. Black Lives Matter, you never see them come in the hood and deal with the other 99.9% black men who kill other black men because there's no money in it for them to do the protest. But now that they see a cop do it, then all of a sudden there's money. So you see the hypocrisy with Black Lives Matter is that they will only show up when there's money involved. That's when they decide that it's a wrong thing. But when money's not involved and 99% of the homicides are coming from other black men, they remain quiet because there's no money involved. Another issue is get it how you live, little man. Put them holes in the place. Wow. See, this is the type of issue. James Tran, that's probably someone from Vietnam. So I don't know if that guy is the black neighborhood. James Tran sounds like a Vietnamese name. What a disgrace. Yes, what a disgrace. Anyway, guys, those are the comments. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. That's all I got to say for this video. And this William, and I'm out.